Okay. What? I can have my face right over here. Hi. Well, this is just gonna be your candy. Okay. People are victorious. Sliding like so. Yeah. And unless Dusha gets a ride, she's not gonna be here because I generally pick her up and she didn't come out. So.
Oh, okay. Well, let's sit up nice and tall, roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Close your eyes or find a soft gaze. Let's bring our right hand to our heart, left hand to our bellies. Just breathe as comfortably as you can. Begin to scan your body, letting yourself soften from the crown of your head all the way to your toes. Taking this opportunity to just tune into your internal environment. What is going on inside? Just let the outside world just get quiet for a few moments. See if you can let your face soften a little more. Let your shoulders relax a little more. Feel the weight of gravity pulling you down, allowing yourself to relax. If it feels comfortable for you to do so, you can start to deepen your breath. If not, just stay with a natural breath. If you're deepening, allow your belly to expand so you can fill up your lungs. You release your hands back down into your lap, tuck your chin toward your throat. When you feel ready, start to rock your head from side to side slowly. Just pause on one side, whichever side you're on. Take a couple deep breaths. When you're ready, move on to the other side. Take a couple deep breaths. Bringing your head back up through neutral. You can keep your eyes closed or open them. Just inhale and sweep the arms overhead. And join your palms together. Exhale your hands to your heart. Do that 2 more times. Deep breath as you circle the arms up. And exhale as you empty your lungs, hands to heart. And then 1 more. And you can release your arms, open your eyes. Let's scoot forward towards the edge of our seat. Set your feet about hip distance apart. Let's just start with some cat-cow. Sliding the hands towards the knees. When you're ready to inhale, draw the heart forward, squeeze your shoulder blades for cow pose. And when you're ready, exhale into cat rounding, tucking your chin, your tailbone. Inhale again, open up through your chest. Exhale as you open up, let your shoulder blades spread wide, shoulder blades. Inhale, open up, exhale to round. And just keep moving, couple more breaths. Start incorporating those circles, circling forward and back as you inhale and exhale. Nice and slow. And these can be little or big, whatever feels best in your body. One more in this direction. And then we'll switch and reverse those circles. Come back through center, sweep the arms up. Let's exhale, twist over to the right. You can hold on to the outside of that right leg, sit up as tall as you can, maybe look towards your back shoulder. And then take your right ear to your right shoulder, allow the left shoulder to get heavy. Just dropping open, keeping the chest open. Spread your collarbone. Reach back through center, inhale, and then as you exhale, twist over to your other side. And look on the spine, look towards your back shoulder. And then take your left ear to your left shoulder. And let's release and come back through center. Inhale and circle the arms up. Exhale as you cactus open, squeeze your shoulder blades. Inhale, reach. Exhale to open. One more, in. And exhale. We're going to tuck our fingertips right behind our ears and take a lean to the right. Pause here, take a couple deep breaths. And back through center and take it over to the other side. Breathe deeply. Release. Let's release the arms down by our sides. We're going to swing them freely forward and back. We'll turn the palms up and tap either the shoulders or your upper back, but try to get your elbows up nice and high. And then turn the palms down and tap the backs of the fingers or the backs of the hands. Just release those arms, take some shoulder rolls, roll them up, back and down. And then roll them forward. Spread those shoulder blades wide. A little rounding through your upper back. We'll find those eagle arms. Sweep up. Take your right elbow under the left. You can give yourself a big squeeze. Point your hands up towards the ceiling. Take hold of the palms. We're going to rock side to side. And then just begin to snake your way down very slowly into a fold. And if this bothers your back, feel free to stay upright and just keep rocking side to side. Or you can just be still, allow your head to relax, hug the elbows in. And start to come all the way back up, circle the arms back overhead. We're going to take another twist over to the right. This time, try to use that left arm, gently press against your right leg so they open up through your spine a little more. And take it back through center, circle the arms up. And left arm comes under. And eagle arms once again, rock side to side. And if you did so on the first side, begin to snake your way down into that hold. You can let your head relax. Pull your elbows in. Begin to lift back up, circle the arms up. We'll twist over to the left, using that right arm. Gently press against that left leg as you sit tall. Release and come around towards center. We're going to pick up our right thigh. Give it a good squeeze in towards your belly. Sitting up nice and tall, we'll take some circles through that right ankle. And circle in the opposite direction. Point and flex. Extend and bend. And we're going to extend and hold, pull your toes towards your face. Get a good stretch to that hamstring. And then we'll slowly lower that heel to the floor, hands to your thighs. Take a deep breath in when you're ready. Lead with your heart as you fold forward. And if you like, slide your right hand down the right leg towards your shin or your ankle. Just breathe slowly as you elongate through your spine. We're going to sit tall and slide that right heel off to the right and walk your left toes off to the left slightly. And we'll slide the right hand down. You can place it on the thigh or the shin to avoid placing it directly on the knee. We're going to sweep that left arm up nice and high. Breathe deeply into the left side. And then we're going to place that left forearm down. We'll sweep the right arm up. We're going to turn that palm around. Bring the back of your hand towards your hip or small of your back for a half bind. Then gently lean back against your hand. Take your chin toward your right shoulder. Side angle. Reverse our warrior once again. So sliding that right arm down, reaching the left arm high. And then that left hand comes to the back of your head. Gently lean into your palm. See if you can open up that shoulder just a little more. Draw the elbow back. Good stretch for that left side. And then we'll release and we'll gather the legs back. We're going to pick up our left thigh, squeeze it in nice and tight, circle through our left ankle. Circle in the opposite direction. Point and flex. Extend and bend the knee. Extend and hold as you draw those toes towards your face. And then lower. Hands on the thighs to start. Deep breath in. Keeping that length as you fold. Slide the left hand down if you like. Keeping that stretch. Come back into the breath. Lengthen strongly through the spine. And sitting tall once again, slide the left heel to the left as you walk your right toes to the right. Slide the left hand down as we reach that right arm. And then we'll release that right forearm down, reach the left arm. We're going to turn the palm away, take that half bind, back of the hand to the hip or small with the back. And gently lean against your hand, take your chin towards your left shoulder. We'll reverse warrior once again. Left hand slides down the leg, reach the right arm high. And hand comes to the back of the head as you lean against your hand, open up through the elbow, the shoulder. Take a couple deep breaths. And then we'll release. Take the feet into a V. Take a deep breath here. We're going to twist over to the right. Draw that left shoulder by the ear. Inhale back through center. And exhale, twist to the left. Back through center. Exhale, twist right. And come through center and twist to the left. And we'll come back through center. And find your block. Place that right between our feet. Couple seated salutations. Inhale as you sweep the arms high. Exhale as you dive forward, hands on your thighs or your block, and let your head relax. Take a deep breath in as you lift up halfway. And exhale as you fold further. And come all the way back up. Circle your arms up. This time, grab your right wrist, take a little lean to the left. And come through center, grab the right, left wrist and lean to the right. Inhale back through center, swan dive as you exhale. Hands on that block. Take a deep breath as you lengthen and lift halfway. Exhale to fold. Reverse your dive. Come all the way up. Cactus, open your arms. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, dive down. Take that halfway lift. And then exhale as you fold. Staying here in this fold, so you can slide that block further forward. And let your head come towards your arms. Keep lengthening through your spine as you let your head relax, face relax. Let your belly soften as you take a few deep breaths. And sliding that block back underneath you, set your right hand on it as we sweep that left arm. It can be parallel or draw it up towards the ceiling. Try to look towards your thumb. And then we'll switch out the arms. Left arm goes down, right arm reaches up. And then release. We'll bring the hands to the thighs very slowly. Round up one vertebrae at a time. We can place our block off to the side. We're going to work on a little lunge. So you're going to walk your knees over to the right side of the chair. Let your left leg hang off, and you're going to walk those left toes back. And try to find a stretch through that front thigh so you can keep the knees closer together if that feels more accessible for you. We're going to keep the right hand down as we reach that left arm high. Deep breath in, and then as you exhale, you're going to hinge towards the back of your chair. And just see how that feels. If you want more stretch, you can lean back. If you need less, you can lean forward. Looking for a sensation. The more you can drop that left hip, the more of a sensation you'll feel in that hip, into your obliques, up into your chest even. We're going to lift up, take a deep breath, and then we're going to twist towards the back of your chair. So that left hand can come to the outside of your right leg. You can look towards the back of your chair. Opening up through your chest. Unwind from your twist. We'll slowly come back to center. Take it on the other side. Walk the toes back. Try to let that right hip hang off as best you can. Right arm reaches up as that left hand stays down. Take a deep breath and then hinge towards the back of the chair. You can play around leaning forward or back. Seeing how that feels in your body, where it gives you the best stretch, best sensations. Inhaling as you lengthen, and then we're going to twist again towards the back of the chair, right hand to the outside of that left leg. We'll unwind from our twist and come back to center. All right, we're going to stand up and come around to the left side of our chair. do a couple things here. So you can always bring your hands onto the seat. You can place a block. If you need to bring the seat of your chair up to higher, that's always an option. So hands on the block, we can bring knuckles down onto the seat of the block. Now we're gonna walk the feet back so they're underneath our hips. We wanna try to get a nice flat back. Little bend into the knees. Then we're just gonna shift around. So just leaning into the right side, leaning into the left. You can bend the knees as you move the hips from side to side. And then we'll keep that left foot flat. We're gonna extend the right foot back. You're gonna tuck your toes under and lift your heel. So you're pressing the ball of your foot, your toes on the floor, trying to get your heel as high as you can. Lowering the heel towards the floor. You can deepen by bending the left knee or sending the hips forward. We'll pull the right knee in towards our belly and circle that knee to the right a few times. And to the left a few times. And then you can set that foot back down. Take a couple of pedals out for your knees, for your heels. Shimmy the hips a little. We'll move on to that left side. So extend the left leg back, tuck the toes under. Lifting the heel. And send your heel to the floor. Doesn't have to touch. Just find that stretch, that sensation of the calf. Send the hips forward or bend your right knee. You want to deepen that stretch. And then we'll pull that left knee into the belly. Circle it to the left a few times. And to the right a few times. And then we'll set that foot down. Moving into tiger pose, so you're going to send that right foot back once again. And you can either keep the toes on the floor or lift the heel off the floor. And then take some weight out of your right hand or extend that right arm forward. Try to look down towards your chair or just a couple inches out in front of you. So you're keeping the spine nice and long. And then try to reach strongly forward through the right hand and back through that right heel. We'll set everything back down, shake it out. So we were supposed to do opposite arm and leg, but I totally, I'm in the zone and I forgot. All right, left leg back. We'll do it on this side. We're gonna lift the left heel. All right, so make sure you're not locking out that right knee. So same thing here, but we're gonna use the right hand again. So either lighten the load of that right hand or extend the right arm. So opposite arm. Reach strongly, keep your belly pulled in, nice long spine. And then we release everything back down. We're gonna take our stance nice and wide, so open up your feet as wide as you can. A little bend in the knees, and we're gonna lunge side to side. And into your right knee, then it's the left, shifting the hips side to side. Stay on the right, so you're gonna bend that right knee deep, send your hips back behind you. You can walk your hands forward on your seat of your chair if you wanna get a little stretch through the upper back. And then we'll send the hips over to the left. Send your hips back so your weight is in your heels. And then we'll come back through center. Walk back up onto your hands, step your feet back underneath to keep those knees nice and soft. Let's bring the hands to the thighs. And we'll slowly come all the way back. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down. All right, so we're going to turn towards the front of the room, do a little pose, little chair pose, little balance. So take your feet about hip distance. We're going to sit into chair pose, make sure the weight is in your heels. You should be able to wiggle all 10 of your toes. Arms can stay down by your sides or you can let them move. So we're gonna inhale and come all the way up, reaching up. As you sit, you're gonna swing your arms back. Inhale to reach up, exhale to lower. 2 more like that. Now this time when you come up, we're gonna lift the right knee. And come down. And then lift the left knee. And come down. Nice and slow. Set your gaze on something out in front of you. You can always place a hand on the chair if you need for balance. Just one arm. All right, one more on each side. Good, and then we can release, shake up those legs a little bit. All right, one more time, we're gonna lower into chair pose. We're gonna come up and lift the arms again. You can always bring a hand to your chair. We're gonna lift that right knee, extend the knee, release, set it back down. Sit into chair, come up. We're gonna lift the left knee, extend, bend, set it back down. One more on each side. Come all the way up, extend that right knee, release. Left side, extend, and release down. Good, and shake out the legs. We're gonna come to the back of our chair, do a few sun salutations. We'll set the feet about hip distance apart, find our mountain pose here. Roll the shoulders, up, back, and down. Set your feet. Even look down at your feet, we're gonna shift the weight forward and back. Just kind of spread your toes nice and wide. Make sure you're using all of your feet. We're gonna lift the toes, purposefully set them back down, a little bend in the knees, and then roll the shoulders. Keeping your belly pulled in. We're gonna inhale, circle the arms up, and as you exhale, take that fold, hands on your thighs or your shins. Inhale to lift halfway, take a deep breath. Exhale to fold, reverse your dive and come all the way up. Arms to your sides as you exhale. Do that 2 more times. Inhale, reach up. Exhale to fold. Halfway lift. Exhale to release. Reverse and come all the way up. Arms to your sides. Moving on now. Inhale, reach tall. Exhale as you dive forward. Halfway lift. Hands walk onto the back of your chair. And then step your feet back so you're in your down dog. Nice flat back, feet about hip distance apart. Take some movement here if you like, shimmy the hips or pedal out through your knees or your ankles. Let your belly be soft, take a couple of deep breaths. Take a short step towards your chair, keep the knees soft, and we'll circle the arms all the way back up as you reach tall. Arms release to your sides and you exhale. I'm gonna move on, inhale, reach. Exhale as you dive forward. Halfway lift. Hands to your chair, step back into your down dog. Step the right foot forward into warrior one. So you're going to step that back foot out so you can settle the heel. Make sure it's tracking for your second and third toes. So it's not caving in or caving out. Your back leg is nice and straight, rounding that heel into the floor, and then we're lifting the chest. You're going to take the arms up if balance allows. If not, you can always keep them down on the chair. Reach up nice and tall. And we're going to bring our hands back behind us. You can clasp opposite wrists or interlace your fingers, and elbows can stay soft, or you can start to straighten them a bit and squeeze the shoulder blades. So inhale, we're going to lift the chest, lean back. Keeping the legs the same, you're just going to hinge forward towards your chair. So legs don't move. Inhale, just lift your upper body. Exhale to hinge forward. One more time. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. So we're going to stay here, nice flat back. You're going to swing your arms out into a T, or you can reach those arms out by the ears. And then release your hands back onto your chair. And we'll gently step back into our down dog. And you're welcome to take any movements or just stay and breathe, whatever will help you to release any tension from your body. We'll step our left foot forward back into that warrior one. So step out with your back foot so you can settle that heel and then straighten that leg as you bend that left knee. Lift up through your chest, making sure that left knee is not caving in or out, pointing straight towards your toes. We're going to inhale, take the arms up. Keeping that back leg engaged all the way up to the glute. We're going to release the hands back behind us. Find a grip that works for you, interlacing or holding onto the wrist. Deep breath in as you lift up and lengthen. Exhale as you hinge forward. Lift. Exhale. Lift. One more. Inhale. And exhale. So staying here. Back legs nice and strong. Float those arms out to your sides. Or you can reach the arms by the ears. And then hands to your chair. And step back. Into down dog. Take a couple of deep breaths. Walk it out. Little step towards your chair. Knees are soft. Circle the arms all the way up. And then release your arms either to your hips or lower back. And just lift up through the chest. Just take a very gentle back bend here. Lean back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Maybe lift your head towards the ceiling. One more series. Inhale, reach up. Exhale as you dive forward. Halfway lift. Hands come to your chair. Step back into down dog. Take a big step forward with the right foot. Step all the way up towards the chair for a lunge. All 10 toes are facing forward and your feet are about hip distance. You're going to lift up through the chest. And your hands can stay on the chair for this one. We're just going to bend and lower into a lunge. And then straighten. As you straighten, you want to squeeze that back glute. So lower and straighten. And lower and straighten. One more. All right, and we're going to keep both legs straight. Take a deep breath in. You're going to keep all that length and just fold towards your chair. And try to keep the legs nice and strong and straight. And you can keep that back heel lifted or start to send that heel towards the floor. And it's okay if it doesn't touch. Just looking for sensation in that calf. We're going to lift up again, little bend in the knees, slide your right foot a little bit more underneath you. We're going to take a little balance here. So you're going to push off your back foot for warrior three. Make sure you're not locking at that right knee. You're going to lean towards your chair. Again, your hands can stay. You can practice just taking them off and putting them back down. See how your balance is. If you find some balance, maybe keep them off or float them out to your side into a T. Just like tiger pose, you want to kick back through that left heel. Keep those legs strong. Place your hands back onto your chair. Step back into your down dog. Deep, deep breaths. Take any movement that your body is calling for. Left side, take a big step forward with your left foot all the way up to your chair. Separate your feet to hip distance, all 10 toes pointing forward. Lifting the chest so your spine is stacked. Deep breath in. You're going to bend your knees to lower. And come up as you squeeze that back leg. Lift and lower. 2 more. Good. And then we're going to straighten both of our legs. Deep breath in. You're going to keep all that length as you fold towards your chair. You will choose whether to keep that back heel lifted or if you want to send it lower. Get an extra calf stretch. Lift up about halfway. We're going to bend the front knee, gently drag it in a little closer to you so you can stand. Push off your back foot for warrior three. Little bend in that left knee as you hinge forward. Lengthen, kick through that right heel. And again, Test your balance here. Keep the hands off for just a second and put them back on and extend those arms out to your sides. And then place the hands, step back into the down dog. Couple deep breaths, walk it out. Little step towards the chair, we're gonna bend the knees, come all the way to stand, reach tall. And again, release your hands to your hips or lower back. And just lift up through the chest, take a gentle back. Release. Walk around to the right side of the chair. Move into triangle with a little balance pose. So you're gonna walk your feet nice and wide. And we're gonna turn the left toes towards our chair. You want to be nice and close. Both legs stay straight, and then look at your heels. Make sure your heels are lined up. You can draw a straight line from the left heel to the right. You're gonna reach strong through the arms. Keeping the legs nice and straight. You're gonna hinge your hips to the right as you reach left. And then you can just lower that left hand down, place it on your block or the seat of your chair, and then open towards the front of the room. You're gonna take that right hand up. And if balance allows, look towards your thumb. If you're feeling a little unsteady today, you can always take your gaze down. We're gonna release that right arm, just place it down by the hip, moving into our balancing half moon. So look down towards your left hand. You're gonna bend that left knee, drag your right foot in, and then you can just practice picking up that right leg as you flex the toes, or hold it there, and balance or gaze can stay towards the floor. You can float that right arm back up. Set everything back down here and towards the front. Step a little bit towards the back of the chair. You're gonna hold on with that left hand. Step your left foot forward and step your right foot out a little bit. So feet are about hip distance. You don't wanna be on a tightrope. Legs stay nice and straight. Take a deep breath in. One more fold here. Stretch out those hamstrings. So nice flat back. That right hand can just stay by your side, or you can slide it down the left leg if you want to deepen that stretch. You can take your left hand down to the seat of your chair as well if you want to deepen. As you inhale, just try to lengthen through your spine. Draw your heart forward. And as you exhale, think about drawing the belly down towards the thigh. So taking rounding out of the back. Put a soft bend in your left knee. We'll slowly come all the way back up and walk the feet back together. We're going to take all that on the other side. So walk around to the right. Open up your stance. Sorry, the left. Open up your stance. We're going to turn the right toes out. So first, line up the heels. Straight lines from the front to the back. Legs are nice and straight. You're going to open up the arms. You're going to hinge your hips to the left as you reach to the right. When you can't reach anymore, just lower that right hand down on the block or the seat of your chair. Left arm can float up towards the ceiling. Look up or down, whatever feels best. Pause and breathe. Moving into our balancing half moons, take your gaze down. You can lower that right hand or left hand. We're going to bend your right knee as you drag that left foot in a little closer to you. And then just practice picking up the foot or holding it there. And floating that left arm back up towards the ceiling if you wish. And we'll gently set that foot back down. We'll come all the way to stand. And we're going to face the front. We'll step the right foot forward this time. Step the left foot out a little bit. So feet hip distance, both legs staying straight. Take a deep breath as you lengthen up. Keep that length as you fold. So Heart forward, think about bringing the belly towards your thighs instead of your chest. That right hand can come down onto the seat of your chair. If you want to deepen, you can slide that left hand down the right leg if you want to deepen. A little bend in your right leg. Let's come all the way back up. Walk the feet back together. And take a seat. Take our strap. Stretch out the legs just a little bit more before we close out. So strap your right foot right around the ball of the foot. We're going to extend that leg. Sit up nice and tall. We've done a lot of hamstrings today, so we're going to move right on to our inner thighs. So we're going to open that leg out to the right. You're going to turn your toes out, your heel forward. Sit up as tall as you can. Take that leg over to the left. And hold on with your left hand. Twist your upper body to the right. If you want to deepen that stretch, that out of that. Come back through center. We're going to bend the knee, rotate the knee out. You can place it up on the ankle if this, or on the thigh. If this doesn't feel good, you can always keep it in front of the shin. Take a deep breath. If you're hinging, take it slowly. Be gentle with yourself. Let's lift up. Set your foot back to the floor. Strap the ball of the left foot. Get a good extension of the leg and then lift. Open it out to the left. So toes back, heel forward. Sweep it over to the right and hold on with that right hand. Twist your upper body to the left. And get the leg across the midline of your body. And taking it through center, placing it up on the thigh or in front of the shin. Deep breath in. Then exhale if you're hinging. You don't have to, that's just an option to deepen. If your hips are feeling tight today, you can always stay upright. Slow down the breath. And release that foot back to the floor. Set up for final relaxation, Shavasana. So scoot yourself back in your seat. Take a couple deep breaths. Soften your gaze or close your eyes. These last few moments for yourself, allow your body to settle. Allow a little more space between your thoughts. Allow everything to slow down. Pull the arms up and overhead. Join your palms together as you exhale your hands to your heart. Just take a moment to notice how you feel, the effects of your practice on your body and on your mind. Thank you for joining me today. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you.
Do you think ahead of time what you're gonna do, or do you just know your yoga so well, you just sort of start with flows?
Yeah, and in the beginning,